What was that 15-minute conversation all about? I noticed it was quite intense. The Prime Minister was there, and so was the Trade Minister.
Well, we were discussing about our families, about the children back home, the weather, and the victory of the women's cricket team.
But also there were divisions, sectors. There was also quite animated. When you talk about families, it's over chai and it is over the meal that Tom is going to cook for you. So clearly there's something more than that.
I think there's tremendous sincerity on both sides, the Indian side and the New Zealand side. We both believe that we are well-meaning, vibrant democracies. We both believe that there's tremendous untapped potential between the two countries. And while the size may be different, they are a small country. They have certain unique propositions on offer. We are a large country. We provide a large demand with a lot of skill and talent and potential for the future. And we would like to see businesses grow on both sides. We would like to see investments grow on both sides. We would like to cooperate on defense, on space, where they've done some wonderful work, on innovation, get our startups to work together with each other, education, tourism, so many areas. So a trade deal is clearly on the table. We did discuss how we can bridge the gaps smarter. And I think what level of commitment was seen in the first few hours of my visit demonstrates that we have good things at the offer.
No, I'm specifically asking about those 15 minutes because there was a real spring in the step after that. And I could note that because of the long haul, the adrenaline comes to tip, but then there was that spring. So I'm asking you, that's why I asked you. And the other thing, Minister, is that dairy and farm seem to be a push from some of these nations where Bharat is wanting to engage. New Zealand also, I heard Simon in that fireside chat continuously trying to prod you on dairy. So how is Bharat going to negotiate that? Can that be kept aside? Is it a deal maker?
And you quit your job and join the government, become part of the negotiating team. Let's leave the negotiators to do a good job and bring the right balance to the trade agreement. But as the nation is aware, India has never compromised on the interests of our farmers, fishermen, our Vishwakarmas, our MSMs, and we consistently protect the interests of the vulnerable sections. We consistently ensure that our priorities remain interests of people of India. And at the same time, we're looking at becoming an advanced nation, opening the doors to greater trade and investment. And I'm very confident that this agreement will help us in the journey towards 2047.
So is there the conversation, because with China, if they can have a $40 billion trade equation, that means New Zealand has potential. So is it investment? The Prime Minister, when we were asking him, he said, we would like to launch rockets. So is a Gaganyaan partnership possible? Those avenues which perhaps will get the Kiwis to think beyond dairy and farm.
Well, it's these days, when we do a trade agreement, there's a much vaster canvas than there used to be earlier, much bigger canvas. And we are using all the colors of the rainbow.
There are a few visits the trade minister is going to cook for you, especially. That's the meal that we're all
and a vegetarian.
Yeah, and at Rotorua. So what's the story behind that quickly?
Well, he's a very warm and dear friend. He's probably just demonstrating his affection or his desire to show that he really cares. I also think it shows that the people here really give a lot of importance to hospitality. And it's something that people do.
But there's an anecdote to it. There's somebody who had a long, hard day was offered a nice meal when they were in Delhi. So what's that story?
It's just that very late into the night, once we found out that he had not had a meal. So they turned up. I think it's just very personal.
Well, like they say, Arambha hai Prachand in terms of what's happened in the first few hours over what's going to be a 3-day long, time spent by the Trade Minister here. So towards the end, we look forward to having a conversation and again, hopefully there will be a big announcement. Do you think so? Or will it be in the next round? I'm going to stop there.
There's no deadlines or timelines, but significant progress has been made by our new initiative.